So hip hop is a very universal genre as far as you got your beat, you got your lyrics, your rap. But the conversation that I always love is what's more important though,
Ooh.
the lyrics or the beat.
This is tough for me because it really depends on my setting. It depends. I'm let Tyreek go first.
For me personally, I like screaming lyrics out, bro. So it's about the lyrics to me. Like, that's why I'm so picky with who I like listen to, like music wise. Because if you ain't talking about nothing, I just can't sit down and listen to you, bro. So for me, it's more like lyrically, but I do see what Canley's saying. Like, it depends on what I'm doing. Like, sometimes if it's just like a great beat, like, and I'm working out, like that'll work.
Yeah.
But if I'm just chilling, like doing like homework or something, or just chilling in the house, I'm trying to listen to somebody talking about something, not just, them talking about nothing over a fire beat. So
doesn't J. Cole have a lyric where he says, "You won't out fart me" or something? Doesn't he have one of those lyrics?
Yeah, that's
no, I'm not. I just
He did.
That's off Sideline Story.
Yeah, another fire project. Yeah,
Canley's funny, man.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm on one right now. I always give Tyreek hell about J. Cole. He knows
I mean, I was
love
about to say, being a J. Cole fan, now I feel like you definitely would be a lyric person, though, for sure.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm probably I probably lean more towards lyrics myself, just because I think really, like, when we were growing up with hip hop music, we had like a lot of good beats. I think the beats now might be slightly better, but we grew up with like some really good like lyrical rappers. You think of like your Waynes, your Jay-Z's, your Eminem. So like, I mean, I think we came from that era of, where guys were saying something, they're putting together like really good lyrical patterns and stuff like that. So I think that's probably why I lean more towards lyrics. But I even look at a guy like Drake, for example. I don't think Drake's a really crazy good lyricist, to be honest with you, but like he'll like nonstop's a fire beat, but he's not saying anything. I mean,
right.
So it just kind of really depends on what I'm doing, I guess. But I think I lean more towards lyrics.
Yeah, which I feel like we're all the same. And I feel like when you have this conversation, people come at you sometimes on like, I don't know if you guys have heard this, but that's an old head thing to care about the lyrics and not the production part of it. I'm like, no, like I feel like the lyrics makes a good hip hop song.
Yeah.
But I'm a level it up a little bit though. I feel like 2010 era was the emergence of mumble rap, where mumble rap, it was kind of like it flowed to the beat. They didn't have to be talking about nothing.
Yeah.
That's your Gunnas. That's your early Lil Baby. That's your Young Thug. All rappers they're big now. Like all of them are major rappers now. Mm-hmm. So I mean, what's your guys' thoughts on that? Oh, another one is 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine, I feel like when he was on the come up though, when he was on the come up with like all them like super trap songs, you didn't know what he was saying. I didn't know what he was saying. It was just like the beat.
yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Cardi is definitely a really big mumble rap person. So I mean, what's your guys' thoughts on mumble rap?
Look, when I went to Rolling Loud, I'm not really a Cardi fan, but I was vibing at his concert, bro, because his beats is just crazy. So
they are.
I see why people might be attracted to that. Like if you're going out and stuff, like I feel like it makes sense to just enjoy like the flow of the song more than just the words.
Yeah.
So it depends on what you're doing, but like you said, this is like the era of beats over lyrics. This is kind of like transition towards that era. Even like you see young rappers coming up, like there's not a lot of guys that are just lyrically gifted. Like even like somebody like Cordae who just dropped his album.
I was just about to bring up Cordae. Yeah, I just seen a tweet that went viral where somebody was like, Cordae cool, but just listen to J. Cole. I was like, like the fact that went viral, I was like, oh, that's
man. I seen that too. I'm like, the album was good too, but it's just like that's just not the trend right now at all.
Exactly.
Real quick, I want to counter your question, Malik, with a question.
Okay.
What do you think gives music more replay value, though? Is it the beats or is it the lyrics? Because realistically, do you think about guys like Tupac and Big and all of them? I know like a lot of people are like, oh, well, like they're deceased, so people like them more. But even like your Nas and stuff early, like if they weren't painting the picture they painted with their lyrics back in the day, kind of setting the scene for you, but they had crazy beats, do you think we'd be listening to them now 25 years later?
See, I mean, I'm a retweet Tariq on this because he's saying we're in the era now where beats is just a producer today.
Yeah.
If he somehow time traveled to 1996 and played them one of his beats, he would be the man.
Yeah.
Like
So,
it would be that simple. Like so that's why I'm like, I don't know. Like if you're speaking like early 90s rap, like I feel like they had to get on lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's kind of like I said, you have your Gunna now where he ain't really talking about nothing, but he know how to flow.
Right.
And I feel like that's a bigger advantage now instead of just rhyming some stuff together. But like I said, I brought up that 21 Savage line to say he just ended his verse with that. Like there was no rhyme, nothing. Like that was the bar. So that's why I'm like, they get away with that because they just ride the beat good. So I mean, my counter is that's just not. Back then, if they had better beats, we may have seen more of what we see now.
So do you guys think in 25 years that we'll be listening to like your Gunnas, your Babies, whoever, like your Cardis, and 25 years from now we don't have those guys? Like
that's
what you think, Tariq?
In 25 years, there's probably gonna be a whole new wave that's coming up. Like, who knows what it's like? We're seeing people like the offbeat rappers, like that's kind of becoming trendy, and who knows what it's gonna be in like 20, 25 years, bro.
I'm not ready for it.
They might look at guys like Gunna and Baby like how we look at the older generation of rap. Like, man, them are some old heads. Like they just
you still listen to Gunna? Oh my god.
Hey, I'll be defending them. I don't care. I'm defending everybody.
I would too, but it's funny you said the offbeat rappers though, like the Miles Bridges of the world. A lot of the people that he's featured with, or a lot of people that he does music with, are them like offbeat type rappers now. And it's this term I actually learned this from my guy who's a producer. They call it punching in, where you play the beat, you just say a bar, and then that's it. And then you go back, press play again, record the next bar. And that's how they're able to line up the bars on the beat. So that's why I'm like, that's some real like futuristic type production value. So yeah, you saying 25 years, we don't have no clue what the heck these dudes are doing.
It might be 5 years for real. Like,
I was gonna say, I wonder like 5, 10 years what it's gonna sound like, because man, it is nuts.